things hadn't been going well. I was out of work, living alone and bored. They were damp in my cupboards, and I was worried I were getting fatter. I were also in love with a girl round the corner. But I weren't getting much joy there either. She just seemed to look straight through me. And to make matters worse, I was getting a cold. But then one afternoon, a strange thing happened. Only thing was, I didn't realise it had happened. Next day, I took a walk, and it happened again. It must have carried on like that a while without me noticing. Especially as I was always on my own these days. Until one morning, when I were working on my oral hygiene. Well, bugger me. It never crossed my mind to do something greedy with it. Only something a little naughty, maybe. One time, I found out I could still be heard, even though I weren't quite there in person. I had a bit of fun with that and all. I said, I like cycling too. Until I crashed into a tree and died. I were having a right laugh. That were the moment it dawned on me. I could use my new skills to get my love to notice me. I decided to follow her. It were nice just to watch her, in her own world, unobserved, natural. But soon, I started hankering after a little closeness. I'd never even been within sniffing distance. So I crept towards her, bit by bit, and got up close and personal. She smelled like strawberries. But then, I reckon she got a whiff of my presence. So I had to scarp her. The next day, I struck up the nerve again. It was just the chance I needed. She liked Jaws. Scary. I went softly, like I were catching a monkey. That smell of strawberries again. Her shampoo. I had all I needed. So I sat in wait until she were back in my neighbourhood, rosy-cheeked and moist. I played it like Tom Cruise. I made sure she saw my Jaws DVD. I complimented her on her nails. Finally, I said I had to go off to pick some strawberries. That did it. So I asked her then and there if she wanted to meet up later. She bloody did. Boom. The date were at mine. I wanted to get everything just so. I felt better than I had in months. I were full of beans. Flamboyant. I were ready. I wined and dined her. Treated her like a duchess. I said all the right things. I said I liked all films and all berries. And most makeup. I told her my theories on time travel and how I were gonna be a great success, or at least quite rich. She stared at me with that otherworldly look on her face. Only she weren't looking through me, but rather looking into me, like she wanted to be there too. The only thing was, she were always at her phone. And then she said she needed to visit the bathroom.
It's through there and to the right.
We hadn't even had the starter yet. Suddenly, I wondered if she'd been texting someone during my meal. Some Hooray Henry or Flash Harry. I felt my blood boiling. I were fuming. I considered forcing a sneeze so I could spy through a window. But my cold completely cleared up. And then I realised I could check her message. It were for her mother, just saying she'd got a cold. She'd only gone to blow her nose. I must have given it to her. We were like two peas in a pod. I decided to skip the food and move to phase 2. I was showing my sensitive side. She was touched. I could tell.
Come on. Come and sit on my bonnet. I've got you like this.
It were electrifying. The strawberries wafting off her head, the dazzling display of her nails, the chemistry, the tension, like a shark cutting through the waves, coming up to surface, ready to rip through the lilo. Achoo! Well, bugger me. She'd taken my magic essence. I'd have to make her understand. Sweetheart, what am I like? I'd blown it. I guess I must have grabbed her boobs. She were probably one of them old-fashioned types, pure as lamb's blood. Maybe I'd never see her again. Maybe she'd never get over her cold. Life's all about maybes. So maybe I'd just have to come up with a new plan and woo her again. She'd have to respect that.